Would you like an easy practice to help you regulate your nervous system for healing Lyme? Here is the basic exercise with a twist. It's a combination that is only found here in my Lyme healing method. When you do this, you retune your nervous system, which helps all your body systems come into a regulated state, and your body is divinely made to heal. So I combined the basic exercise by Stanley Rosenberg from the book, Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve, with a twist to stretch the psoas muscle. These two things I find so impactful to help calm, soothe, and over time, I find there to be a cumulative effect. So here we go. Ready? The basic exercise with a twist. You can do this when you're sitting at the dinner table and you're about to bite somebody's head off, you feel anxious, when symptoms are up, when you're making the dinner and somebody's really getting on your nerves, you can do it right there. Put your spoon down and do it right there, right there while you're making the dinner, or whatever you're doing. I have locked myself in a stall in a public restroom just to get myself to a more regulated, calm state with the basic exercise with a twist. So here it is, standing. The basic exercise with a twist, standing. All you're gonna do is, you're gonna turn your head twice, right and left, twice in two directions. And this is all you're gonna do. You're gonna lace your fingers when you do it, put them behind the base of your head, right here. And when you look in one direction, you're gonna put your toes in the opposite direction. So look in one direction, and then the other, just for 10 to 15 seconds, or till you get a sign that you've had nervous system release. You literally have stored stress on your nervous system. That's literally, there's a chemistry of stress. And you get signs it's working. Sighs or yawns or a pure peaceful sensation inside. Everybody's different. So you're gonna go to right and to the left, to each side twice, and you can put your nose opposite the direction that your toes are going in. You can do it for 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, and then bring your head back to center and put your toes in the opposite direction. So you're twisting your trunk to stretch your psoas muscle, which is the muscle of the soul, the yogis say, which stores trauma, some yogis say. So we're getting a double. We're doing the basic exercise, the head part, and twisting to stretch our psoas muscle. This is a combination. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the eyeball looking. So all you're gonna do is keep your fingers clasped behind your head, and you're gonna look in the opposite direction that your toes are going in. You're gonna do this 10 times. I count with my fingers behind my head. Yeah, I gotta make this as easy as possible. So I just fold my fingers down behind my head while I'm doing it. And then I keep track, because sometimes I lose track. Okay, ready? So you have your toes pointing in one direction, right? So my toes are almost pointed 90 degrees in the opposite direction, but just do what's comfortable for you. And then you're gonna look in the opposite direction of your toes. And now I'm folding down a finger behind my head, just a little bit. So I remember that's number one. And again, if you get a sigh, yay, you've just released chronically stored stress, which is literally a chemistry in your body cells. Now look in the opposite direction. See, I already had a release. So eyes, you're keeping your head stationary. Eyes are in the opposite. That was number two. Eyes are the opposite of where your toes are going. This is number three. My nervous system is like, yay, Judy, release it, release it, release it. This is a custom combo that I created for the Lyme healing method. A sign that you've released chronically stored stress or trauma is yawns or sighs. Now the opposite direction, this is number five. Or a more peaceful feeling, a calmer feeling. And then now toes in the opposite direction of your eyes. This is number six. Feels so good. Oh man, I could use this today. How about you? And now again, this is number seven. And as you can say, every time I sigh, I've just released, I've retuned my nervous system and released chronically stored stress. Okay, this is number eight. Toes, opposite eyes. You're keeping your head stationary. So you want your nose to stay kind of lined up with your belly button. Imperfect is the path. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking to get it done. And then the opposite, this is number nine. Again, head stationary, eyes, look in the obstruction. Sometimes I look up and down. That seems to increase the impact. And then number 10. You did it! Woohoo! You boots days and lots of praise. That's amazing. So Stanley Rosenberg says in his book that when you do the head part, the head turn and the looking, that actually increases blood flow to your brainstem and 5 cranial nerves. And it increases spine and neck mobility, and also repositions your first 2 cervical or neck vertebrae. So consistent practice, I find, has a cumulative effect. You can do it at night in bed. You can do it in a restroom at work. You can do it standing at the kitchen sink. You can do this anywhere. You can do it lying down. You can do it standing. You can even do it sitting in a chair. This helps your wondrous nervous system, which is literally divine, divinely created, to move from stuck in or spending more time in an unhealthy, unregulated state of survival mode or fight, flight, or freeze mode, and moves you into rest and digest mode little by little, because your body, little by little, can become a platform for Lyme healing. Your healing is truly possible. Did you like this video? Please hit like, subscribe, share this with other ladies with Lyme. Let's spread the Lyme healing method globally to help as many people heal as possible, because your healing is possible. If I can, you can. Also, put a comment in the comments. I would love to hear from you.